Well, hello there, science friends, and welcome back. It's your friendly neighborhood science enthusiast, Joen, here to talk about something truly fascinating. Have you ever felt butterflies in your stomach when you're nervous? Or perhaps you've had a gut feeling about something that turned out to be spot on. It might sound like a bit of a cliché, but these sayings are actually rooted in some brilliant science. It turns out your brain isn't the only one doing the thinking in your body. Your gut, that wonderful gurgly organ responsible for digesting your lunch, is having a constant lively conversation with the command center in your head. It's like they have their own private chat group, sending messages back and forth all day long. This communication isn't just a one-way street, with your brain bossing your stomach around. Oh no, it's far more interesting than that. Your gut has its own opinions and isn't shy about sharing them. It sends signals that can influence everything from your mood to your decisions. Think about it. When you eat something that your stomach doesn't agree with, you don't just feel a bit off physically. Your mood can plummet too. You might feel grumpy, tired, or just plain miserable. That's your gut sending a strongly worded email straight to your brain saying, "I did not appreciate that last donut, thank you very much." This incredible partnership is what scientists call the gut-brain axis. So how does this all work? It's a complex and bustling network of nerves, hormones, and chemical signals. Imagine your body as a massive, sprawling city. Your brain is the grand, central city hall, making all the big, important decisions. But your gut is like a massive, self-sufficient borough with its own local government, its own communication systems, and its own unique population of residents. It manages its own affairs, like digestion and nutrient absorption, without needing constant instructions from the big boss upstairs. It's a beautifully organized system that keeps you running smoothly, most of the time without you even noticing the incredible teamwork involved. Understanding this connection is more than just a fun bit of trivia. It's a game changer for how we think about our health. It means that looking after your tummy isn't just about avoiding a stomachache. It's about looking after your mind as well. The food you eat, the stress you feel, and the health of your digestive system can have a profound impact on your mental well-being. It's a holistic view of health where your head and your stomach are partners in crime, working together to keep you happy and healthy. So the next time you feel a little down, maybe ask yourself, what has my gut been trying to tell me? Now let's dive into one of the coolest parts of this whole gut-brain saga. Something scientists have nicknamed your second brain. No, you don't have another head hiding in your abdomen, but you do have something almost as remarkable. It's called the enteric nervous system, or ENS for short. This is a vast and intricate web of millions of nerve cells, neurons just like the ones in your brain that are embedded in the walls of your gut. This network is so extensive that it contains more neurons than your spinal cord or the rest of your peripheral nervous system combined. It's a veritable supercomputer dedicated entirely to managing your digestive tract. The ENS is so clever and independent that it can manage the entire process of digestion on its own, without any input from your actual brain. It controls the squeezing and churning motions that move food along, it manages the release of digestive enzymes, and it oversees the absorption of nutrients. It's like having a highly competent and autonomous manager running the factory floor of your digestive system. Your brain can check in and give some high-level commands, but the day-to-day operations are all handled locally. This is why it's earned the title of second brain. It thinks for itself, making complex decisions to keep your gut running like a well-oiled machine. Think of it this way. Imagine you're piloting a massive, futuristic spaceship. Your main brain is in the captain's chair on the bridge, overseeing the ship's course and dealing with alien encounters. The enteric nervous system is like the chief engineer and their entire team down in the engine room. They handle all the complicated mechanics of the power core, mixing the fuel, managing energy output, and fixing leaks. Also, the captain doesn't have to worry about the nitty-gritty details. The engineer can send status reports up to the bridge, but for the most part, they've got it covered. That's your ENS in action, every single day. This second brain also has a hand in how you feel. It produces a whole host of neurotransmitters, which are the chemical messengers your nervous system uses to communicate. In fact, a huge percentage, some estimate up to 95% of your body's serotonin, the famous feel-good chemical, is produced right there in your gut. So when people talk about a happy tummy, they're not far from the truth. An imbalance in your gut can lead to an imbalance in these crucial chemicals, which can then send signals to your brain that might make you feel anxious, sad, or just not quite yourself. Alright, let's get even weirder and more wonderful. Your gut isn't just a solo act, it's a bustling metropolis inhabited by trillions, yes, trillions with a T, of microscopic organisms. This community of bacteria, fungi, and viruses is known as your gut microbiome. Now, before you start reaching for the hand sanitizer, most of these tiny tenants are not villains. They are helpful little roommates who pay their rent by performing all sorts of crucial jobs for you. They help break down food your body can't digest on its own, they produce essential vitamins, and they play a vital role in training and supporting your immune system. It's a beautiful symbiotic relationship. These microscopic marvels don't just hang around digesting your leftovers, they are also key players in the gut-brain conversation. Your gut microbes can produce their own array of chemicals, including many of the same neurotransmitters your brain cells use like dopamine and serotonin. These chemicals can enter your bloodstream or stimulate the nerves in your gut, sending signals that travel all the way up to your brain. This means that the types of microbes living in your gut can directly influence your mood and behavior. A gut full of happy, diverse microbes can contribute to a happy, balanced mind. Scientists are discovering that a healthy, diverse microbiome is linked to better mental health, while a less diverse or imbalanced microbiome has been associated with conditions like anxiety and depression. It's a bit like having a garden in your tummy. If you cultivate it with a variety of good foods like fiber-rich fruits, vegetables, and fermented foods, you'll have a beautiful, flourishing garden of diverse microbes. If you mostly feed it processed, sugary foods, you might end up with a few grumpy weeds taking over, and they won't be sending very pleasant messages up to your brain. It gives a whole new meaning to the phrase, "you are what you eat." This is a really exciting frontier in science, and we are learning more about it every day here at Joen Academy. Researchers are even exploring how probiotics, which are live, beneficial bacteria, and prebiotics, which are the foods that feed them, could be used to help support mental well-being. The idea that you could improve your mood by nurturing the tiny creatures in your gut is simply mind-blowing, isn't it? It just goes to show that some of the smallest things in the universe can have the biggest impact on our lives. Now, isn't that just brilliantly cool? So, we have the second brain in our gut and a whole civilization of microbes sending out messages. But how do all these signals get from your stomach to your head? One of the main communication channels is an incredible piece of biological wiring called the vagus nerve. This is one of the longest and most complex nerves in the body, and its name comes from the Latin word for wandering, which is a perfect description. It wanders all the way from the brainstem down through the neck and chest, branching out to connect with the heart, lungs, and, you guessed it, the digestive system. It's the ultimate information superhighway connecting your gut and your brain. The vagus nerve is like a high-speed two-way fiber optic cable. Interestingly, the vast majority of the traffic on this cable, around 80 to 90% of it, flows from the gut to the brain, not the other way around. This means your brain is constantly getting a detailed, real-time report on what's happening in your gut. The vagus nerve listens in on the chatter from your gut microbes, picks up on signals from your enteric nervous system, and relays all this juicy gossip straight to the head office. It's the ultimate spy, keeping the brain informed about everything from inflammation to the presence of certain nutrients or toxins. This constant stream of information has a powerful effect on our brain and body. For example, stimulating the vagus nerve has been shown to have a calming effect, slowing our heart rate and helping us relax. This is a key part of our rest and digest response. When your gut is happy and sends calming signals up the vagus nerve, your brain gets the message that all is well and it can chill out. On the flip side, if your gut is irritated or inflamed, it can send distress signals up the vagus nerve that may contribute to feelings of anxiety or a low mood. It's a direct physical link between a troubled tummy and a troubled mind. The gut-brain connection is a powerful reminder of how interconnected our bodies truly are. It's not just about your brain being in charge, it's about a dynamic partnership. By taking care of your gut, eating a balanced diet, managing stress, and nurturing your microbiome, you are also taking direct care of your brain. It's one of the most exciting areas of science today, and we're only just scratching the surface. If you found this as fascinating as I do, make sure to subscribe to Joen Academy, where we explore the wonders of science in a way everyone can understand. Thanks for joining me, and remember to listen to your gut.